Confidence is attractive, but what happens when a man not only knows he's attractive, but also understands his worth? It turns out, this can be a game changer in relationships, and not always in the way you might expect. Let's explore why some women find it challenging when attractive men know their value. 1. Shifting the power dynamic. Traditionally, society has placed a lot of value on women's physical attractiveness, sometimes giving them a sense of power in relationships. However, when an attractive man knows his worth, it can shift the power dynamic. Suddenly, the usual expectations are flipped. He's not chasing, he's not easily swayed, and this can be unsettling for some women who are used to being in control. 2. Less tolerance for games. When a man knows his worth, he's less likely to tolerate games or manipulative behaviors. He's confident in what he brings to the table and isn't afraid to walk away if he feels disrespected or undervalued. For women who might be used to testing men or playing hard to get, this can be frustrating because these tactics no longer work. 3. Clear boundaries and high standards. A man who knows his worth sets clear boundaries and has high standards. He's not desperate for attention or validation, and will only engage in relationships that align with his values. This can be intimidating for some women, especially those who are used to being the prize in the relationship. Suddenly, they're faced with someone who values himself just as much, or even more. 4. Prioritizing personal growth. Attractive men who understand their worth often prioritize their personal growth and well-being over everything else. This focus on self-improvement means they're not easily distracted or swayed by superficial attractions. For women who are used to being the center of attention, this can be a tough pill to swallow. They're dealing with someone who values his time and energy too much to waste on anything less than meaningful. 5. Seeking genuine connections. Ultimately, men who know their worth are seeking genuine connections. They're not interested in superficial flings or relationships based solely on physical attraction. This can be a challenge for women who might rely heavily on their looks or charm to attract partners. When an attractive man seeks depth, character, and mutual respect, it forces everyone to bring more to the table. Confidence and self-worth are incredibly attractive traits in anyone, but they can be especially powerful when embodied by men who know what they bring to a relationship. It challenges old dynamics and sets new standards for what a healthy, fulfilling relationship should look like.